until I found part of my therapeutic protocols. I did psychedelic medicine, right? Like MDMA, LSD, mushrooms, but like with a guide and not recreationally. Like, I don't know how you do that stuff. People take LSD and go to concerts. I took LSD and cried and found God. Like, and it was the experience for me was not like talking to God. It was, I felt the oneness of all things, and I felt the connection to all things, and I felt, I understood, like I knew Jesus's and Buddha's teachings like academically, but then I was like, it was one very specific experience. It was LSD. And I remember thinking, oh, fuck, the kingdom of heaven is within. Now I know what Jesus was talking about. Like, and you know, if you meet a Buddha on the road, kill him. Like, oh, now I know what Buddha was talking about. And I have a really good friend who's Mormon. And he's the type of Mormon that, like, you know, you meet some Christians and they just have that energy and glow. And you're like, if all Christians were like this, like, the world would be...
I don't know what you're into, but I want to know more.
He's one of those guys. And I called him 2 days after my thing, and I'm like, Ben, when you say you have a relationship with God, you mean that literally. Like, it's an experience for you. He goes, bro, I've been trying to tell you this for a decade. And I'm like, I thought you were stupid. I thought you were fooled. I thought you just read the words and got fooled by them. What you have is the actual spiritual connection. He's like, yeah. And I did not understand religion. I did not understand spirituality or belief in God until I had the experience. And for me, I had to get there on psychedelics. I don't really feel like I do now. The psychedelics were important to open me up, but now I think I have enough of a connection to source, to God, whatever you want to call it. I'm very, very much a God guy, but not in the way most God guys are. Like, not a religious way. Like, I think religious dogma, some people need it and they like it, and that's cool. I don't need dogma. I think dogma gets in the way, and I think if you actually look at the teachings of Christ, and definitely the teachings of Buddha, they say the same thing. That the dogma is not the thing, and is in fact in the way. Although Buddha will say, he says that, but he's like, you know, I'll give you the Eightfold Path and all that to help you, but then you shed it when it's time.
Is your wife in the same place you were?
I think pretty much, yeah.
How's it changed your life?
I mean, that's like
because that's like a different way of seeing it.
In every single way. I got past consumerism because of this. Because once you realize, not realize intellectually, once you feel the oneness, and some people can get there like at church, and some people get there with yoga. I'm not saying my way is better or worse. It's just the way. Once I felt the oneness of all things, all of the frivolities and the nonsense and the lies of the modern narrative fell away. And then for me, it was like, oh, of course, being connected to land matters. We're all energy. We're all part of the same system. I'm not different than this land or this chicken or this sheep. Yeah, I'm a human and it's a chicken, right? But we're all parts of the same system. We're all parts of God.